Greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend, Holiday Star. I'm Kamchak Fisco. Come join me for our new feathery adventure. And so our freezing midnight war came to an end, of sorts. Accept your fate, Christmas thieves. You've nowhere left to run. Identify yourselves. Oh, now identify yourselves. I missed the now. Merry Christmas! You won't get home any quicker by looking sad. What are your names? Miru. Kaku. Merry Christmas! Miru and Kaku? That's all? Why did you do all this? Quite frankly, I don't give a hoot about Christmas, and as far as I'm concerned, it's just so much capitalism, commercialized rubbish. There are plenty of birds who really care about it. It's not nice to ruin their fun. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Christmas is all Miru and Kaku have. Why is it all they have? Merry Christmas! Christmas is ingrained into Miru and Kaku's very instincts. What are they, an experiment? Okay, wait, are they an experiment? Is that why Shu knows so much about them? They told Miru and Kaku they were never meant to be born. No one was to give them life. But they were born on Christmas Eve. Shu, were you involved? Is this part of your underground lair? Because they weren't meant to be born, they had to be removed. So Miru and Kaku were abandoned. Miru and Kaku aren't real. Miru and Kaku are alive, but Miru and Kaku are different. So Miru and Kaku couldn't be put outside. What? Is this from their point of view? Because that would make this make more sense. But Miru and Kaku couldn't stay. So Miru and Kaku went to be burned. Incinerated. This is part of the facility underneath us. So Miru and Kaku said goodbye. Okay, hold on a sec. So this is canonical, but this is squeezed in before the storyline where we found out about the hidden facility. I hope we don't learn about the hidden facility, because that's kind of, you know, canon breaking. Miru and Kaku said goodbye to their home. I thought they looked more like some sort of strange mammal than like birds, but I never would have guessed they had a backstory like that. It's too cruel, Doctor. To create pitiful hybrid beings in your mad scientist experiments, then try to kill them? Maybe you felt your creation violated the laws of nature, but artificial creatures are still alive, just like us. They have the right to... Please, do not misunderstand. I am not responsible for their creation. What? He's not? Thought I was being clever, but I think I've made a terrible mistake. Merry Christmas! Miru and Kaku's daddy was a merry daddy. He liked parties. Okay. Merry Christmas! Daddy celebrated all through December, especially Christmas. So your creator loved Christmas. That makes sense. They look excited to the point of getting their memories mixed up. It is a story from long ago. An accident in a certain lab, caused by the birth of two hybrid life forms. None of the researchers had expected their creation. At first, the new life forms were hoped to hold great scientific value, but they soon proved to be almost identical to existing birds. Once the investigation was complete, they were to be disposed of. But there was one researcher who acted irresponsibly. The researcher was charged with taking care of them. May I ask what you intend to do with them? Do you need to ask? They will be tried in a court of law, naturally. They weren't unidentified creatures born of excess of modern science. That's not how laws... Okay. Can they even have trials? The law only covers humans and birds. Even if they look like birds, I don't think they can. So then... they do not have the right to be tried by law. All they can do is wait to be called. Shu, were you the one responsible for them? Did you somehow have a heart and let them live? Ah! What was that noise? I object! Oh, it's us. They may have done some bad things, but nobody was badly injured. The worst is you just burned. We can't just kill them. I have a proposal, Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Dr. Iwamane. Shall I take them? Would you? We can't, Sakuya! Giving them to him is sending them to a fate worse than death, no matter how you look at it. Please, do not be so agitated. I have no intention of harming them. No, you're probably just going to run a bazillion experiments on them. Just yet. In other words, you probably will later. If you are willing to take them, sir, I have no objections. Be respectful towards Dr. Iwamane, you two rapscallions! Merry Christmas! And make sure to tell us where you hid Mr. Iroshihara's Christmas tree, okay? Merry Christmas! And so with the help of Dr. Iwamane and Yuya, we captured the Christmas thieves Miru and Kaku. No one need fear for their decorations again. Why was the doctor so happy to help? He didn't even ask for compensation. Normally he would have asked for something. That will be one leg, please. He chopped off their leg? Maybe it was his idea of Christmas present? I don't think that... Oh, 3 a.m. already. That's way too late. We gotta get them to tell us where the stolen trees are. I should go home and sleep udon, eat udon, sleep udon and eat. Yeah, that makes sense. Eat udon and sleep. Miru, Kaku, you still have your caretaker rings from the lab, yes? Merry Christmas! Caretaker, look. He was the one that was supposed to put them down and he didn't. Because he wanted to use them for experiments, didn't he? Let me see. Ryuji K. I don't know that name. You... Ugh. You never did leave anything behind but trouble. So Shu knows who the caretaker was, but it's not him. So it wasn't Shu. Mr. Yoshihara! We got your Christmas tree back! Oh my, thank you! It really is calming to look at, isn't it? Oh god, that was almost Shu's voice. I'm so glad yours is intact. Sakuya's was completely incinerated. At least the big tree Sakuya had at home was saved. I guess that's some sort of consolation. And that's the end of the investigation. I'm looking forward to working you here over the break. But of course, I am pleased to have you. Yeah, that was Kenzaburo, the overly announcery voice. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I've got the rest of the trees back to their owners, and now I'm feeling cheerful. Christmas only comes once a year. I want to spend it having fun with everybody. Winter break starts tomorrow, too. I'm excited just to think about it. What happened to Miru and Kaku anyway? Did the doctor take him to his house? That seems pretty cute. Dr. Iwamane living with seasonal mascot characters? That's not what happened. No, it's too surreal. I can't imagine that. I do wonder, though. I think I'll ask the doctor before break starts. Excuse me. Is the chapter not over, or did we already jump into the next chapter? Hold on, I'm gonna save the game. Title. This is still chapter 1. Okay, I'm just making sure. The infirmary is transformed. Shu is a holiday celebrator? Sir, what happened? Are you actually even more enthusiastic about Christmas than Sakuya? I have no fondness for superstition. Have I not mentioned before? The doctor's transformed too. Maybe it's protective camouflage? Oh my god, he's wearing a hat. I didn't even notice that. I was so focused on the text. Sir, what happened to you? Don't tell me you finally got that lobotomy. They always give me another as soon as I've taken it off. So the birds are here and they won't let you not celebrate Christmas. It's easier to work if I leave it on. They, Samira and Kako are... Merry Christmas! They're here. You're keeping them in here, sir? Yes. They would only get in the way at my house. Not that they don't get in the way here. Grumpy as usual. He seems to be putting up with them so far, but he hardly looks happy about it. I wouldn't count on their heads staying attached for much longer. They should calm down after New Year. They're mostly excited by Christmas, after all. You don't think you're pushing yourself too hard, sir? What do you mean? Maybe I'm imagining it, but you don't quite look like you mean it, sir. It is your imagination. It is tiring to have them in here all the time. Perhaps I should make a hutch for them outside. Doesn't look like he's using them for research. What is he thinking? He's treating them awfully nice, though. I've never seen him act that nice. Maybe he likes cute animals? I think it has something to do with that name. It has to have something to do with that name. I'm going home now, Doctor. Thank you for everything this year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you. I wouldn't imagine we'd get more out of him than that. Merry Christmas! That is the end of it. Okay, Christmas Thieves Attack. Theme. So that's the end of the first chapter. We've got 3 more chapters after that, so that's the first fourth of Holiday Star, plus the mini chapters in the radio, which I'll look into, but yeah, this is looking really good. Can't wait for the next recording session. This is interesting. Most of the voices came back to me pretty easily, so it wasn't too bad. I only had to go back and look at old videos on 2 of the voices to make sure I got them right. But yeah. Woohoo! So feel free to join me next time, guys, as we continue our adventure into Holiday Star. Next up, Christmas Eve. My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoyed. You all take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, keep up the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, every birdie.